we've been invited here to the Maxima RC Museum private collection, and we've just arrived, and this is insane. I am lost for words, and we haven't even got into the collection yet. We've been coming to this massive depot, and they've got RC planes in here and a real helicopter. They're restoring a whole bunch of cars, and this is just something else. Special invitation to the drivers that were attending the Worlds. We've just been on about a 45-minute bus trip from the track. Oh, we're upstairs now. Here we go. Wow, trophies, magazines, memorabilia. It's just, you just don't know where to look.
I do, yeah, I had one like this. Okay. I used to fly, yeah, great.
What year are they made?
Well, I don't know, if I'm honest with you. Going back a few years now, I really don't know.
It looks very Atari era.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything like this, Alex?
So I don't even think steering wheel was probably even a thing back then.
Recognise that one, that's a GT. Hundreds of transmitters, engines, boats, helis. Seriously, do not know where to start. This is just crazy. That's a still brand new box kit sitting there. Wow. Chain, look at the chain drive in that one. To a bit more current era now, something that I'm familiar with. But Tate, give us your your first reactions to this collection. Have you ever seen anything like it?
No, it's cool. I don't really know what it all means, but it looks cool. So.
Did you see the 8 scale with the chain drive instead of a belt? Yeah. Braden, what's your reaction to this collection, mate?
Your Neumann's GT that he won with, Ryan Cavallari's 8 scale. Charlie Buford GT that he come third with as well. So he had third and first from the GT Worlds, the one and only. Me and Badrak's 10 scale from the Worlds he won about 10 years ago.
That's how much that's a thrust there.
Some of these cars are worth a lot, especially that one right there, Ryan Cavallari's. They're expensive.
What about the older stuff? Have you got any experience looking at old cars and old chassis designs and things like that? Any appreciation for the history?
A little bit. The Nova engines I'm a bit of experience with, but my pop used to have a lot of planes, so they look a bit more familiar. So yeah, a lot of history. It's really cool.
That was a prototype kit that was never made.
This one here? All right.
By that PB guy.
No, by Servant.
Isn't he when it's
Yeah.
Have you been to this collection before or heard about it?
No. I've never heard about this.
What's your impressions and first reactions then, see all this?
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Pattern ships. Pattern
It's just unbelievable. Bryce, give us your thoughts and reaction on this collection, mate. Have you heard about it before? You got any?
No, this is the first time and it's incredible.
Are you recognising much of the stuff? I mean, you know, RC's been in the
It's all before me.
Crazy. Sharps, give us your take on this collection, mate.
This is crazy. Have a look at the detail. This is apparently all like hand built. All this stuff.
That
These
was,
are not kits.
that was between him and John Graham. They used to have a competition between them. It was only those two were in it. This is the original concourse. So that was it. It was between him and John. If you ever go to John's place, ask him, look at the hand-built scratch cards. They're absolutely amazing.
So would they run them, or was it just a concourse display competition?
No, just, I don't know. Jack, where's he gone? He's disappeared. I don't know if they ran at all. I don't think so. They may have. I don't know.
This one, I mean, this one definitely has little nitro.
Yeah, but
Can't really see the engine on that one.
don't know. But they used to take them along as a concourse.
Yeah.
Build your own car. So yeah. In this collection somewhere. In this collection somewhere, there's about 2 or 3 of my old cars and old shit and stuff, and radios, and because my stuff was, of course, you know, out of the dinosaur age.
Yeah.
So it suited the museum. Oh, that's fine.
Which one's yours? Chain drive. Tell us a little bit about that. What year and where'd you race it?
Jesus Christ, how old do you think I am? Okay, I've got that sort of memory. Come on, guys.
No, he's that old and he doesn't have that kind of memory. That's why he doesn't remember it.
No, I don't remember shit. I just remember I had one at some point in time, so yeah, it ended up here. And somewhere around here's a big boat.
Got the 3-speed up top.
No, that wasn't my BMT. That wasn't a BMT, that was an old something else, wasn't it?
3-speed transmission. Wow.
So that's BMC, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
3-speed as well.
Actually, there's quite a few. Yeah, probably a lot of the old BMTs do. They actually work okay when they work, but because of the dog 3-speed.
Hey Shaps, how would you go doing a pit stop with these fuel tank lids, mate?
I'd have to work out how to open it first.
This is inspired me to learn more about the history of RC. There's so much stuff here that I don't recognise.
These are 235s. Yeah?
Yeah.
Serpo Impact.
Yeah.
My first car.
Oh.
Serpo Impact.
Oh, 7 Impact.
Plastic.
Yeah.
I have to try and get an inventory because it looks like they're all numbered, they're all logged.
Yeah.
There must be an inventory list that will tell us everything that's here. This is wow, look at the roll bar on that one.
Which was the one that had the laid out shop on the top?
Yes, he's the Vector. Vector.
Crazy. This is crazy.
Tony, did you see the hydraulic brakes on this? Full hydraulic brakes.
Hydraulic brake system.
Yeah. The front's disconnected, but like the rear is all got the master cylinder. And
Wow. You see the one at the end here that's got like full suit.
oh, this is these are the shop
Sander, is this? Give us your reaction to this collection. Have you been here before?
No, it's also my first time, and there is a lot to see.
It is a lot to take in.
I think there are even cars. I started this hobby in '75, but I think there are even cars here that are older than that, because when we started in Europe, they were already running in America for a couple of years. So I think some of the things you see here is from that time. Torp, Delta.
What's been your standout that you've seen so far? Something that's really tugged on the heartstrings or triggered a memory that you've seen anything yet?
Yeah, well, it's always nice to see what they did in the past. So sometimes you cannot. It's a little bit difficult or amazing to see what the evolution has done. But you will find some cars here which are pretty old, but we're already having some very special things on it. But never went into production, probably not the right time, etc.
That one's insane, isn't it, chaps?
This thing's got like a full transaxle. Looks like maybe even has gears and stuff at the back, like a proper transaxle. I love how they do the velocity stacks. You know, they're not doing anything except just looking cool. But look at it all. It's all cast.
Yeah, we're going to have to catch up with the people like the Grants and get some history documented, because this stuff is just amazing. Look at the upright shocks there.
Yeah, upside.
Just crazy. I haven't been down the engine aisle yet. Like we're looking at every shelf here.
I talked to him when we were to be ERC, and he played, and I talked with him.
This is something else. What could you tell us about the collection, or give us some bit more
been
background?
my father's collection since he was a teenage. He's been collecting ever since.
So what's the oldest piece?
The oldest would be the radio. It would be. I think it's these ones.
Wow.
The oldest ones.
That's a radio, that top one?
Yeah, it's all radio. It's a transmitter.
That's crazy. What is your favourite piece?
Mine?
Have you got,
My
you got a favourite?
piece is this piece. It's a helicopter transmitter from Futaba. Look at the workmanship.
Yeah.
It's nice.
What year? Like how old is that?
I think it's 1980.
Wow.
And I believe this piece, Futaba wants to buy it back from us, but we said no. It's this and this OS engine that the factory wants back. These two, the factory wants back, but my father said no.
Tell us a little bit about these engines.
I'm not so sure, but apparently it's a very limited edition that they made. That OS made, and then.
So they were sold, or were they gifts, or?
My father went and got it from someone. Oh, and that one as well. Yes. Yes. How do you bring it?
I carried it on my bloody arm.
Okay.
I carried it. I took that on the plane as carry on.
All right.
Because I didn't want it to get damaged, and it still got damaged. So yeah, it's so good.
Thank you so much for
No
letting us
problem.
check
Thank
this out.
you. Thank you.
How many pieces are there altogether? Is there like a list or something
There
that
are.
we can
We
get?
are.
I've
We are actually cataloging it at the moment.
Okay.
We just got all the radios done, and it's over 1,000 pieces on the radio alone.
Yeah.
There's still pieces like in here
Oh, in the cabinet.
that we haven't got it out.
Wow. Is there plans to open this up to people to come and have
We
a
are
look?
talking
or?
about it to what to do.
It's how to do it. I mean, this is an industrial area. It's not a visitor area, so it deserves to be somewhere where at least RC people are going.
Sure.
And otherwise, it's sort of without being an RC heritage, it's sort of there's no value in it. But you know, it's a real hard one. That's one of my radios.
Yeah.
That one.
What about something you've driven or something like your
Also
best?
over there.
Show me your best result.
Believe it or not, he actually fitted his ass into a car too.
I saw the go-karts.
Yeah. These radial engines.
Okay.
I won the 6 hours endurance.
6 hours.
Quite recent, wasn't it?
Yeah. With the Chira's twin plug engine.
Can't get in there to see that. It's got
You see it?
2 glow plugs.
Yeah, twin plug.
Wow. You know, I'd never heard of that. Amazing.
You haven't got one of the old engines with the single cooling thing, have you? Do you remember one of those? Remember those?
So, hello, can you give us your thoughts on seeing this collection?
Yeah, I have meet back some old when I was start in 1979.
Yeah.
So some of the car, I think he didn't like the car that I was having. But I have the one of the Daba radio.
You did, yeah?
Yep, it's quite. Those are the years most popular with the Fudaba metal.
Yeah.
Heavy like a rock.
Okay. Have you got a favorite piece that you've seen?
Yeah. In my year is only 1/8 on road.
Okay.
Now we are entering to the GT.
GT. Yeah.
Okay.
It's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing.
There's just so much history.
I'm just going to keep laughing around here.
There's a plate inside, and on the plate is a plastic, and then you can see the in is different as the out.
Right.
Easy, super simple, and it works super good.
Yeah.
I don't understand that we not now. It works also.
Chris, what's your reaction to this collection?
Oh, it's outstanding. It's just, there's so many memories here that I can see in my short time, and you just see the progression of RC right through the years, and yeah, it's amazing. It really is.
What brand is
The
this?
serpent.
Oh, it's a serpent. Right.
Yeah, it's a serpent color. It's yellow. The first have no shocks. The shock works while the plastic is goes so strong. And if they works often more, you must change the plastic. Then it works more strong.
So the shock rebuild was replacing the arms.
It brings back a lot of memories for you, Bertram. It brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah, for sure.
So point out which ones you would have driven.
Yeah.
Which ones have you driven?
This
This
I have
one,
to
this one.
the other this.
All of them.
The full collection.
Have you seen a favourite piece? Have you seen something that's really given you a memory or a flashback?
Yeah,
or something?
for sure. Yeah.
Which is your favourite?
Yeah, it is. The first car is the first car for me is a crowd now, but the first car is associated with this axle. This is the 200, and it gives the 100 also. The 100, the axle is only a plate in steel. Overbleed, two, and then with the blocks, and without bearings in the front. Only with.
That looks like a brand new kit in the box still, is it?
Yeah, for sure. Beauty price dollar.
Brand new.
$195.
Wow. Amazing.
Also the radio there.
Yeah. Did you? I was hearing Trevor talk before about the cars where they did a concourse, like a real scale detail of the concourse. Did you do that
by
too?
World Championship they make this, that you make a real car that looks more, and that give a prize for a C car, what we drive, and a car what looks more realistic as like a real car. They make always.
Yeah,
I think the car.
There's over
Yeah,
here
it's
somewhere.
a good
I see it.
design.
Did you guys see it? The concourse car?
Yeah.
It was over in who was it, Shaps?
It was in the next
Over here
row.
from it's your time.
Yeah.
This was a disaster.
Yeah.
You have never, you always leaking.
The bodies haven't changed a whole lot.
That's the Xbox.
Just an air filter, eh?
Yeah. Look at the tank. That's been handmade. That tank. You can see the file marks in it.
Actually got a lid that opens. Or the others have like little bung plugs.
Can you imagine Jarrell here?
Oh, could you imagine? Like this is just. Okay, let's show us. Braden's found something that that he wants to show us. Like boats, helicopters, the archives of the magazines. Like this is just amazing. So you guys will be getting one of those this weekend.
Someone important was there at one point.
I think you might as well just down that coke. It's already room temperature.
I'm not stopping. This is crazy. What's your thoughts on this collection?
Overwhelming. It just shows you dedication and decades long of RC love. I mean, initially it all started with helicopters, and obviously the signal of those models were picked by the army, and there was an issue. But then it was resolved, and aviation was a goal in Thailand. So that's just one of the few contributions Mr. Chira has offered for this land. And it's just not only RC, it's just a little bit of everything. Such a philanthropist, and he's truly missed.
Wonderful. Yeah, this is
We built every mold, every single mold.
Wow. I remember this plane. I remember seeing this plane before I knew Maxima existed.
It went to the World Championship in Switzerland. Looks quite real when it's.
Oh yeah.
It's a
It's
looks
like, dude, that looks like a real plane.
I think we came third. The guy that won it is the son of the Mikayong aircraft, the wing aircraft.
How long did it take to do?
It's about 2 years, 2-3 years.
Wow.
How scared would you be taking it up in the air for the first
The
time?
first pilot to drive it.
Before it flew, I must have seen 5 or 6 prototypes.
Before. Yeah.
start with foam electric just to see if it flies, and then
And slowly. And how old is this one?
this was, what does that say? Does that say anything? Some date?
It says
10 years.
2013.
Okay.
Say it's about
So
10
yeah,
years.
so less than 10 years. That's
The rule,
How about
the
two
rule
jet
of thumb
turbines?
with jet airplanes is you have to be willing to lose everything.
Yeah, there's a full landing gear.
Retractable landing gear.
Handmade.
Yeah.
Laser scanned everything off a real aircraft to make this.
Look at the detail. Like,
I'm not even a plane guy. That is so impressive.
I woke up one morning and realized I had a copy of it. New ones all work. The new ones all have LED light screens and all of that in the car.
Hey,
Is that it?
maybe. No, you had the fan, had the one that you had to cut off. So off there was a piece of steel and aluminium, and basically you actually trimmed it to how much cooling you wanted. Well, instead of having a head to suck out.
It's definitely not the Nitro 04. Oh, it's a Maxima collaboration World Championships.
look at that. Look at the dyno.
Hey. Did you get this? Apparently, this was like a one they never built.
Okay, prototype.
Hey?
Prototype.
Made by Serpent, yeah, with Peter Bovets, and they never actually made it.
There's more go-karts behind there. Flying wings and look at the F1 cars over the back there.
Best one out of all, Infinity IF18.
Yeah, that was the difference.
Chris, give us your reaction to this collection, mate.
Incredible, isn't it, mate?
It's I just lost for words. Unbelievable.
Yeah, no, I do recognise a few of these cars, Tony.
You do? Go back?
I had one or two of them, yeah.
Okay. What's your favourite piece that you've seen?
Probably just the old car stuff, you know, the old engines and chassis and that. You know. Yeah, really interesting.
It's amazing. It's yeah. So lucky, fortunate to be able to check this out. What have you found, Chris?
I found a transmitter, Tony. It's a slot car trigger. That must be one of the first trigger radios, and then that's the wheel. It's like a slot car.
A slot car controller.
Yeah,
It's actually got a mechanical.
Yeah, it goes through there somehow.
Mechanical arm at the front.
Oh.
There's another one. That's
Yeah. Like it must be the first models of the trigger radios. It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
That's just too much to take in. It's just. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Just wow.
นี่แล้วเป็นคลิปนี่ยังมีอีกเป็นห้องๆเลยนะใช่ป่ะเจี๊ยบที่เป็นคลิปยังมีอีกเป็นห้องๆเลยอะบอกเลยผมเก็บกล่อง
Amazing division.
What's the significance of the flower pieces up
This
here?
is from the Thai royal family for his funeral.
Wow.
It's their wreath. So from the queen, her daughter, and her granddaughter.
Trevor's found something.
The significance of that picture in there. This is the Ted Longshore, the day he had a meeting and they formed IFMAR. So,
Wow.
That's real history, and Jeff's going to get a copy of that, scan it, and we're going to try and improve it and get some digital copies and put it, make it significant. So yeah. You got a worldwide first exclusive on that one.
Wow, that's everyone's just speechless. I think we knew we were coming to an amazing collection, but this is just something else, right?
Yeah, it is.
And I never even knew it existed. That's
Oh no!
I'm getting goosebumps.
No, I don't think. I can't say because I don't know, but I don't think anyone's they've ever had a crowd like this through there. So Chira kept it very quiet and very terms of private collection. So yeah, but anyway, please everyone else can see it because we don't know where it'll be next. A true visitor, that's for sure.
I like this.
I remember seeing them when I was very young. Yeah, with my dad.
This sounds incredible. I
Yeah.
think my father put it into the Zero Fighter, and the sound when you do a slow pass is perfect.
Did you expect anything like this, Christopher?
Nothing. I started out around here.
Like you just can't take it in. Like
That's what I started out with.
Oh, a little cox plane.
Yeah. That's what.
Was that a control line?
Yes.
Control line.
Yeah. Yeah. And I used to go and fly it up at a cricket ground. And the cricket ground's gone now, but yeah, I used to fly them all the time. Used to love it. These little motors, it was great. That's how my dad got me into it.
This might have been the heat sink that Trevor was talking about. He said it had fins and you'd break off the number of fins you wanted to adjust the cooling that you wanted.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. It really is. If you're into RC, you need to come and lay your eyes on this.
It's just. I think our bus is leaving, but I don't actually want to go. I don't actually want to go.
We're not ready yet. Hang on.
Like it's just. Now we're in the real car area, and the best thing that hits you here is the smell. Oh my goodness! How good is the smell, Chris? Ho ho!
This very car, my father bought it with his salary, his own money, first ever.
What car did you learn to drive in? Is that in this collection?
That one, the white one, and the blue one. My father taught me to drive in this one.
Yeah, blue Toyota.
Trevor was saying that the gearbox went in this one, but you skipped driving it.
Yeah, so Trevor used it for a while.
Oh, okay.
You've been chauffeured around with some of these.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about
that one there.
Trevor, tell us what you know about some of the cars in this collection here. What?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I just know he doesn't sell a car. He just keeps them until they're written off or gone. So yeah, no. Yeah, no, he doesn't sell much. Didn't need to. Good place to be, I suppose. So I did ride around that one over there when it was because I was a 3-speed auto. And we rode around in a 2-speed auto, and apparently they never fixed the auto. They just left it going like that for years until they retired the car.
None of them are on their tyres.
Oh, they're all in stands.
They're all actually up off the ground on stands. And the V-dub, it's got the normal oil leak at the back.
There's oil on this bottom of it.
You seen these Watson Macaulays?
They're going to Watson over there.
Yeah. Flux capacitors over here. We're trying to work out what the heck these things are.
I'll tell you what,
They look solid.
They're heavy.
Heavy.
Can you tell us the story about this room? This is a big RC model.
Yeah, this is the first privately owned helicopter in Thailand. My father bought it because we have a place like this on an island, and he used it to commute. So it did about 1,500 hours or something, and he just keeps it. He wants to keep it.
So did you get dropped off to school in that, or?
I wish. The whole lot that we're here, this whole factory.
So did he build the engine?
No, this engine comes from England.
Okay. It's a mild steam.
Yes. Belongs to
I'm a realtor and I know about it.
belongs to a good friend of him, and his good friend passed away before, and he gave my father this.
Did your father learn to fly?
Yeah, he flew.
Yeah.
He knows how to fly. He's a hobby pilot. No license.
No license, but can get up. Wow. That's awesome.
This is not coming out.
Really? Yeah.
I don't see a panel door anywhere. This has been built in here.
Yes.
There's no way out.
You have to take the glasses out.
Yeah.
Chira was the first Thai civilian to.
Yes, this aircraft is the first.
Yeah.
That is the A in the back.
Yeah.
That's the Alpha aircraft. So it's the first registered privately owned helicopter in Thailand.
And he was the first private individual to have a couple of licenses, wasn't he?
No, he never had a license.
Didn't he?
No, he's a hobby pilot.
But he flew me around.
I know.
I'm shit scared now.
No, he never had one.
I thought he did. Okay. So he only ever flew with a registered pilot, so. Okay.
Always.
Give us your reaction to this collection. Had you heard about it?
Never had heard about it. This is the most incredible thing I'll probably ever see. Anything RC related, nobody's got anything like this. This is absolutely incredible.
What was your favorite piece upstairs?
Actually, believe it or not, it was the plane at the back. I'm not even a plane guy, but that was so impressive to see
jet,
that,
the twin
that jet
turbine
plane.
jet.
Yeah, that turbine plane was just incredible. But then just to see all the motors that he has, and they're all tagged and labeled, he knows exactly what was what. Yeah, incredible.
People who may not know about your dad and the legacy of all this, and just something for the archives.
My father, Chira, he's been collecting this since he was a teenage, and I think it just shows the development of RC in this world, what was it then and what it's become now. I think the collection is one of a kind. I've never seen it before in my life either, and I hope to grow it again even more for the future.
I get a real sense that your father was a real visionary and
Yes.
just with everything, with the business and the RC and so many things, and all just positive and
yes, especially for RC, he's really passionate about it.
Yeah, well, we thank you enormously for inviting us to come and check this out. This is.
I think we'll be very happy to see that so many people come and see it.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll be getting more people seeing it through the video when we post it, and they can get a.
Anyone that come to Thailand, they contact me, and they're most welcome.
Yeah, it certainly inspired me to go and learn more about the history of the RC before we got involved, and the young kids are here. It's really eye-opening for them to see where it's come from. So thank you so much.
No, thank you. You're most welcome.